How is this happening for me, not to me? Write that down on your paper. How is this happening for me, not to me? And then I'll ask you that same question. How is this happening for you, not to you? We scream all the time, why me? Or Lord, how could you let this happen to me? Or to somebody else, what about me? And how could you do this to me? And there's no shame in that. And I'm not judging you for that. We all do it. It is how we protect ourselves. We're surviving by asking those questions so that we can somehow, hopefully, avoid this type of thing happening again. But we need to change that in our mind. When you think of somebody doing something to you, when you think of something happening to you, you are put in a victim situation. In my mind, the visualization is being at war and you being beaten down. It's happening to you. You are being defeated. But when you change it and say, it's happening for me, that's like getting a gift. That's getting your strength back. That's standing up and taking it, and therefore it's happening for me. Do you see the imagery there? You see how that simple change in your shift in your mind can give you such strength and put you in a place of strength and not in a place of being a victim. Now, I will say there's a caveat to this. When I was struggling with infertility and just the trauma of adoption for all those years, people would always say, oh, everything happens for a reason. And I would want to hit them. And I even wrote that in my first book, that I give you permission to turn and walk away when somebody says that. If you have lost a child, if you've been through divorce, if you've been through major illness, if you've been through anything that's hard, that hurt you, that was hard, saying that it all happens for a reason, or envisioning that this happened for you as a gift, it's belittling your grief, and it's belittling what you're going through. So I don't believe, in fact, I know that our Lord is a perfect daddy and a perfect father, would never make something happen, allow you to go through something if he had any ability to stop it. And yes, our Lord is all-knowing and all-powerful, but we are in a flawed and broken world. We did have to go through the Garden of Eden, and there is sin, and bad things are going to happen. And I don't think that our Lord turns around and goes oh, that all happened for a reason, and this is just a gift for you so you can get stronger and grow. I'm sorry you've gone through what you've gone through. I'm sorry you're going through it right now. There is a lot of pain in that, and it's okay to feel that pain and feel that grief. But when you can, and today's a really great day to do it, think of something that you're either going through right now, or maybe you can give yourself the gift of perspective and look at something that you've been through, that you've gone through, and you can write down and you can think of, how is this happening for me? How did this happen for me and not to me? You can take yourself out of the victim mentality, because you are not a victim. And the stronger you are, the more powerful you will be for our Lord, and the more that our enemy will just be shaking in his boots. As Christians, we're going to go through a lot of hard times, even more because the forces of evil want to keep us down. But what we go through does make us stronger. If I can look back now on losing the babies and infertility and just the mental turmoil of failed adoption and the worry and fear of adoption, it happened for me so that I could be right here. It happened for me so that I could have Grace and Georgia and Ben. It happened for me so that I could be stronger. It happened for me because 2 days ago I sat with a woman who's going through the same thing, who is scared to death, and I could give her some perspective. Doesn't make it easier. I wish it didn't happen, but it does make me stronger, and it'll make you stronger too. So how is this happening for me, not to me? And when you're in this type of situation, it's good to write that down right now. Even when you're in the middle of it and it hurts like hell, write it down. Good luck today, and God bless.